Yep, it's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High. Radio, shouting, stepping in the building. I got my Southside partner in this thing, Derez Deshon. What's good with it, my dog?
What it do, everything good, man. It's a blessing to be here. We living.
I mean, I can definitely dig that, though, man. But we got to get straight to it, though, because, see, me and my brother Jay Nix, we like to talk about music, okay? We like to talk about this new hot music coming up in these streets.
Let's talk.
And Jay pulled me to the side, and he said, B-High, man, have you heard that Derez Deshon? I said, nah, the name sounds familiar, but, I mean, you got to put me up on it.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, I heard that Hardaway, man. Ooh. And when he dropped that on me, that's when I knew that it was real. I mean, talk to me about that banger right there, boy.
Man, Hardaway, we took it the hard way. We ain't getting nothing easy, no hand-me-downs, no gimmies, no ass and no begging. We did it. Did.
Talk to me about laying that thing down in the booth, though, man. Because, see, when I heard that hook, that's what really caught me. I said, this boy done left it all in this booth.
Oh, yeah.
And he stepped out of there with a hit. So, I mean, creative process and stuff like that. When you putting that stuff down, Derez, I mean, what's going through your mind, man?
Really, man, I don't really think too hard. I just go with whatever going on, how I'm feeling. It comes straight out naturally, organic.
Yeah.
So it's just like the beat did that. That's just what I felt. That's how I felt. And whatever I was going through at the time, it worked.
Exactly.
It was the right feeling.
Now, I mean, I know you got a lot of music, because, see, I had to sit back and I had to marinate on a few tracks myself. I mean, that pain, that thing was cold, too.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, causing a lot of pain in these streets. I mean, talk to me about the content, though, that lyrical content, because, see, when you bringing it, it's coming from a real place, man. And, I mean, what gives you the courage to say, you know what, I ain't going to stunt too hard on these folks. I'm going to just bring the funk in here.
Really what it is with me, see, everybody want to be balling, everybody want to be having.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to talk about what's really going on.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't have money, because if everybody had money, we wouldn't have all these problems. So
Hey.
I just feel like speaking the real for the ones who can't speak it or who scared to speak it or whatever the case may be, but that me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming out of that South Side with it, though, man. I mean, how are your people embracing the movement, man?
Loving it, man.
Yeah.
And I'm embracing them, loving it. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy. Like I'm giving them another fresh breath out to do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I mean, hooking up with Rich Gang. I mean, how did that collaboration come about?
Really, you know, working with London on the track, June Jones. You know, I guess, you know, whatever, however that happened, like the pad, you know, you know what I mean? Like that. And then when we got together, that love was organic. It was just like, yeah, we rocking.
I mean, I know y'all was rocking because, see, I mean, when Birdman hauled off and told folks to put some respect on his name, you was in the building for that, man.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when that man jumped out there and told them folks that you knew that it was getting real in that studio?
I'm like, we going. It's gonna happen. Whoever against us is gonna get it bad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, you in London, though, man, I noticed y'all boys got a lot of tracks together, too. I mean, talk to me what it's like when y'all boys get together, because, see, I see a slick T.I. and Tump going on with that right there, man.
That's what you see with that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's always chemistry. It's magic. You know what I'm saying? I may spit a few bars or something. He get to playing the piano or whatever, or it be the vice versa. He playing keys, I get the feeling and I say something. So with me and him, it's just an undeniable chemistry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming up out of that South Side with Waka and Dunk, man. I mean, talk about them boys and the impact they had on your career.
Man, they had the most impact. Seeing them doing what they were doing and how they handled their certain situations and the do's and the don'ts kind of put me in a different perspective of how I'm going to handle mine.
Exactly.
So the impact was heavy, real heavy.
What were some of the things that you picked up, though, man, that got you ready for this time right now? Because, see, now it's your time. And then to know that you done been in the background watching for a long time, I know you was hungry by the time your time came.
Yeah, I was hungry, but I did what I was supposed to do, play my role.
Yeah.
And I think what honestly got me ready, and I don't even think I'm 100% ready. I'm just praying to God get me prepared for it. Like,
exactly.
Whatever go on, I live through it and work with it how it work.
Now, what is it that make you feel like you ain't ready yet, though?
I mean, honestly, I know I'm ready, but I just got to be realistic because I ain't never been in this point in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life is changing, so.
How do you feel with that hype getting behind you, though, man? Because, see, that's one of those beautiful things. What I love about artists such as yourself is that I ain't have to hear from you. Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you don't hear from the artist, you know that it's real every time, because the artist, that means that boy just raw. And folks is vouching for him. And when the streets start vouching for you, it ain't really no turning back. So how do you feel being at that point right now, that tipping point where you know you got the streets behind you, folks is vouching, and it's about to go all the way down, though?
Honestly, I feel very appreciative, man. Like, it's a blessing. Everything is a blessing. I couldn't force this to happen. I couldn't do nothing extra to make this happen, but wait, be patient, stay humble, and let it do what it do. So I appreciate it, every aspect of it.
Coming out of that South Side, though, man, who were some of your influences that influenced your music, though? Because, see, with that Ambitions, I saw a little bit of Tupac in that thing, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, I used to listen to Pac, DMX, Jay-Z, Nas, West Coast Connect Gang, Player Fly, 3-6 Mafia.
All right, now.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Pastor
now.
Troy. Like, I listen to a lot. I mean, I listen to all kind of music. Classical piano music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Talk to me when you putting your music together then. Because, see, when you got that kind of a background in your mind, man, I mean, how is it for you when you go in that booth and you know you about to bring it? Do you just say, you know what, I need to hit them with them hard 808s like 3-6, or do I need to talk about getting it out the mud like Player Fly? Troy, do I need to yell in this thing? I mean, break that down to me.
I think it's just all living in one.
Yeah.
It's like I be in the booth and it's just like everything right here and I just pick and grab.
Yeah.
I don't think too fast. I don't take too long. I just go. Whatever the feeling is, whatever the vibe is, I just go.
What is it like for you being in the industry, though, now, man? And I mean, seeing it from a different vantage point because, see, being part of the gang and part of the crew, you can see what they go through. Mm-hmm. What is you going through right now?
A lot of fakeness. A lot of people who wasn't behind the movement, trying to get behind the movement, trying to move in, trying to say they been believed, but you wasn't believing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of old faces becoming new faces and a lot of new faces becoming old faces.
Woo.
Real G.
What goes through your mind when that happens, though, man? Because, see, a lot of folks don't want to believe until it's time to believe, man. And that got to be frustrating, too, because just like when I needed you, I couldn't get you. Yeah. Now I don't need you, you're gun ho for me.
For me, I think the easiest way for me to do it is I ain't going to tell you no.
Yeah.
You come around, you going to play yourself out. So I ain't even tripping.
Exactly.
You going to do something lame, something stupid, something hating. You're going to play yourself on out the way, and I'm going to be, it'll help me make the decision easier because, like, you did that, not me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming up in that South Side, though, man, what was life for you like before you got into the music?
Hardaway. Hardaway with ambition. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was it like, though, going through them struggling times, though, man, and knowing that you got to stay down with it? Because, see, the bottom line is when you talk about folk like Waka and Dunk, that was a minute ago right there, man. Yeah. And for you to stay down throughout all that time right there, that takes the ambition right there. So, I mean, what's going through your mind when you're thinking to yourself, is this ever going to happen for me? Is my time ever going to come?
I had them times where I lost faith and lost belief in it. But everybody around me, all my, my family, my street family, my kids, they motivated me the most. So on top of that, Dunk wanted me to do it so bad. It's like, if I don't at least try for him, then I'm letting him down and my family. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it was for me. What
was going through your mind when Dunk passed, though, man?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, everything went blank. It was like everything was over. I ain't know what to think. You know what I'm saying?
How did you gather yourself back up together to go back in? Because, see, a lot of times when that kind of stuff happens, that's another one of them situations where you can be like, well, I'm done. I'm about to just go back and kick it.
It really got to that point. Like, I really stopped for like a whole year. I wasn't rapping, wasn't thinking about rapping. It's just this love and support from my loved one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Encouraging me to know this is what you supposed to be doing, bro. Don't let Dunk, being vain about what he believed in you about. So at least for him, like, just as real one.
How do you feel now knowing that you putting on for yourself and Dunk at the same time, though?
Great. Yeah. I feel like, it's a dream. I feel like it's unreal. I feel like at any moment I'm going to wake up and be like, boy, I knew I was dreaming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Lastly, man, what you got coming up next and how can folks contact you?
Man, 820.
Yeah.
Pain, Derez Deshon, album, EP, mixtape, whatever you want to call it, however you put it in your tape deck, iPhone, plug, you know what I mean? However it happen. And follow me on Instagram, all social media, Derez Deshon, everything.
Now, I mean, back to that project you about to drop, what do we need to be expecting from this thing, though, boy?
Greatness, realness, pain, happiness, ups, downs, love, hate, jealousy, greed, envy, everything that you deal with on a daily basis.
I'm loving that, man. With Derez. Appreciate you coming through this thing, boy.
Real G, appreciate you.
Nothing but the best and much success. Be High Radio, shout it. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.